Joy Taylor has been accused in a lawsuit of sleeping with several prominent executives and personalities to get a prime role with the network. The lawsuit also alleges Skip Bayless, who is married, harassed women with lingering hugs, kisses, and gropes, even offering his hairstylist $1.5 million to sleep with him, claiming he could change her life.
Thanks for tapping in with the Already Canceled Social Club. That's excellent vision. Good looking out.
As always, give us a like, share, subscribe. Keep our algorithm moving up.
Yes, sir. You know, I think we got a good show for you. I think it's going to be exciting. What we got for him, bro?
Oh, you know, we're going to start the week off with a little joy for him, you know?
A little joy.
A little joy on your Monday.
So, sleeping your way to the top. I think that's what we're going to try to like center this episode around. And some news dropped on Monday, and we're doing this late Tuesday night, but let's get into it.
So, apparently, now it's okay. It's trendy, you know, to give up the box to make it to the top.
What I want to do is I want to look at some creators that are actually relative to these people, that have relationships with these people. So,
the Jason Whitlocks and the Marcellus Wileys of the world.
At least those two, just to like see what they're trying to say about it, because they have a little more insight than just us looking at clips online.
Everybody across Fox Sports thought and gossiped about Joy Taylor and Charlie Dixon. Keeping it all the way real, Charlie Dixon wanted her to be involved with my show. And so we brought her in for a test. And I didn't think the test went well. And I let everybody know, hey, I don't think this test went well. I don't want, this isn't the direction I wanted to go. Okay, you guys are insisting on a woman being on this show because that's what everybody wants. And I heard the same talk as everyone else. My name was Bennett. I wasn't in it. But what's alleged in this lawsuit about Joy Taylor and her sleeping with Charlie Dixon and her telling Nusheen and others that she will control Charlie Dixon and that she will say that he sexually harassed her if he ever gets out of line, that was a common play. That was a common tactic by women in sports media.
What's really louder is the people that's quiet, the ones that were screaming, oh, she's this entrepreneuring Black woman stepping into a field of men that's dominated by men, in sports and stuff. So,
well, most men kind of say, even at work, this is why they don't want to be alone with women. Like most men kind of don't want to be in those situations because of things like this, which is kind of what I think Whitlock was saying.
Right, but I don't hear nobody coming out caping for her reputation in that sense. Like the same way how people are coming out saying,
well, you would hear the caping if there wasn't a alleged plot from her to, if things all blow up, I'm going to claim victim. So that's what kind of like just blew up her cape. You feel me? But again, these are all alleged things. And it all also in this case was one Skip Bayless.
Damn, they brought Skip into it.
Yeah, and I did hear people saying, well, Skip, I don't think Skip would. So Whitlock got a breakdown on Skip too, and he knows Skip, even though I think they kind of had a adversarial type of relationship. But he even said that in there, so he was just breaking down what he's seen.
When you read through that lawsuit and she's citing dates and times and talking about a diary and talking about I went to human resources on this day or that day, she's not pulling that all out of her rear end. She's got receipts for what she's talking about. And so there are people have asked me about, you really think Skip Bayless offered her $1.5 million to have sex? And I was like, well, that's in the lawsuit, but here's how that could happen potentially. So if you understand Skip's personality and how hyper competitive in a delusional way, he's competitive. He actually thought the debates on that show were real. He actually thought there was a winner and loser to the debates he and Shannon Sharpe were having. He took that thing very seriously. I think, in my view, I think Skip's a little bit on the spectrum.
You know, you want to pay 1.5 for the box. You offering 1.5 for the box. What are you doing? That's an unserviceable tax right there.
No, I think that was fair in the sense of, because I'm not in the offering for box,
Fair.
but this is what I'm thinking.
Pigs and
And cotton candy and shit, right?
and shit.
Yeah, no, but I'm thinking more like it wasn't like 150 or 1.5, let me hit one time. This 1.5, you finna be my side piece for, you know, give her 2-year contract. My work wife, 2-year contract, you know, 3-year contract. You know what I'm saying? My Fox piece.
Just on the bottom end. Now you talking about you got like a James Harden, a Paul George or something, or me?
Heels, yeah.
You talking about just around with you talking about 10, 20 grand a month just to be cool. And you might have to sleep with dude maybe twice a month, 3 times a month, right? With those dudes, 3 times a month, depending. You making 60 grand a month. What job, what education you gonna get from the ages of 20 to 35 that's gonna pay you 60 grand a month?
Supposedly it was a competition between him and Shannon. You know what I'm saying? So
Wow. Hey, Shannon, Uncle Shay Shay, you did a good thing by getting up out there before the ship sank. You know, it's all going down now.
That's one thing I will say about Shannon. And the only thing I got negative to say about Shannon, honestly, was he didn't offer no pushback to Kamala Harris, which is another so-called woman of color. Well, she's a woman of color, but so-called black woman that slept her way to the top. Speaking of sleeping their way to the top.
Box to the top, huh?
So, damn, that's funny how the degrees of separation got him connected to Kamala Harris like that.
Mm-hmm.
Or Kamala or however or whoever. See, cosplaying chameleon.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to
Hot in the box.
Shout out to Pink Book Lessons for that phrase.
Oh, that's Charlie Dixon, and that's my dog. However, in terms of Joy Taylor, they say that him and Joy Taylor had a romantic relationship. That's what Nushin says. And others, according to the lawsuit. All right. Why is that important? Well, if you're sleeping with the guy who allegedly runs everything, sooner or later, no matter how fast you are, you're going to be running something. It also accuses her and speaks of she was married and then divorced because the ex-husband found out about her and Charlie. It also talks about how she was engaged to Earl Watson, right? Basketball player. And that was called off, excuse me, very much, because he found out and got receipts of the relationship as well. Sounds like a deposition in the making of 2 individuals who, boy, I don't see either one of them telling any lies. So, won't be hard to find out the truth of that one. Okay. Also says she slept with Emmanuel Acho in hopes and efforts to get a show with him. Well, the most damning part about that is that actually happened. They got a show together. Coincidence?
So, you know, ladies, when we saying that, yes, these situations happen, and you're like, no, they don't, they don't, this proves our point.
Not all women go into a situation at work thinking, if it goes bad and I don't get my way, I'm going to blow up the whole scene and Me Too people. So I want to make sure I ingratiate myself sexually with as many employees as I can.
I mean,
but these things aren't as far few between as you would think. I wouldn't say they're a majority, but I would say they're a high minority, like 35%.
If you want to ingratiate your box with the working staff, that's cool. But all this weaponizing it, you know, in case, you know, shit hit the fan or whatnot to keep your name in saving graces or whatever, nah, man.
And that's why I said 35%, because I think 3.5 out of 10 would actually do that if it was like found out and their job was in jeopardy. They would try to take that easy route out. Trust me.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that's what that majority.
Well, it's a high minority.
The conclusion that they come to, that they have to. That's their last resort. That's the red button for them.
Yeah, but how about just take accountability? I got caught. It was good while it lasted. I got perks and money. I got paid. I got a high paying job for
That's what
years, but the gig is up.
That's what they say to a man. Be a man. Be accountable. Take responsibility.
So
What about y'all?
Own it, everybody. But it's cool. Hit him with that shit.
All right, y'all. As always, man up, not man down.
Maintain, not man tan, and we out.